Hello, my name is Gratian. In this video, I'll be presenting my AI-generated marketing collateral for Trip.com, which I developed as part of our strategic marketing plan for the amazing Trip.com. My chosen collateral is a digital brochure aimed at European hotels, airlines, and tourism boards, showcasing how Trip.com's global scale and AI-powered tools can drive growth through collaboration. The plan is to have these brochures at summits, business events, travel events, so that our B2B partners and hopefully future partners can see how we can collaborate even better and even further. The project supports Trip.com's two main objectives. The first, which is long term, to achieve a 40% increase in brand awareness and a 25% improvement in NPS scores across Europe by 2028. And short term, increase family travel bookings from Europe to Asia by 25% by 2026. And this brochure highlights how partnerships with Trip.com not only benefit businesses, but also enhance the overall traveler experience, which directly supports these objectives. So, we're gonna start with the first version of the brochure. It was generated using Gemini Pro, which is by Google, with the general prompt asking if it can create a professional B2B brochure introducing Trip.com and inviting European partners to collaborate. B2B. While the content was strong, listing figures like 1.7 million hotels, possibly, and connections to over 600 airlines, it felt corporate, text heavy, and quite impersonal. And this is not what you want, especially when you're meeting in B2B events, as you want to build a nice connection, which is not just too formal sometimes. It also lacks regional focus and didn't align fully with Trip.com's segmentation, targeting, positioning strategy, especially the targeting and positioning elements. There's no reference to the European market, no emotional appeal, and little sense of collaboration. So my critique for that first version is that it sounded more like an internal company profile than a persuasive marketing asset. To improve, I need to add localization, some emotion, and partner relevance so that it can appeal more to people outside of the business who we are, of course, targeting. So now we'll move on to version 2. And that was basically trying to add a local insight and maybe a human touch. So I refined the prompt to include European cities, for example, real examples like Lisbon, Amsterdam, Paris, Rome, etc. And an AI-driven storytelling. I asked Gemini to make it more engaging, more human, and localized, with a European focus and partner success story, which I added, which was Lisbon. This version, of course, was much stronger, and it introduced specific markets like London, Berlin, and Rome, and Lisbon as well, and added a case study from the Lisbon hotel that had achieved an 18% occupancy after partnering with Trip.com. This improvement aligned closely with relationship marketing theory, emphasizing shared growth and trust between Trip.com and its partners, which is obviously what partners want to hear, as that's how they want to get on board with you. However, the downside was that version 2 became a little bit too technical, using terms like NDC integration and algorithm curation. These are quite heavy on the tongue and can be quite loud to hear for certain people in the company, as maybe not all the time they cannot always be as technical. It focused heavily on the B2B side without also having that travel experience for as I said, the short-term goal to have more families traveling to Asia, which is vital for supporting Trip.com's brand promise and NPS improvement goals. And the final product, version 3. Using the feedback from version 2, I refined my final prompt to focus on clarity, warmth, and visual storytelling. I instructed Gemini to simplify the language, improve visual hierarchy in the brochure, and connect partner success to traveler satisfaction. The result is the final brochure, The Future of Travel is Collaborative, which is a very lovely heading, I think. It balances key data points like it has 400 million global users, 1.7 hotel listings, and has 600 airlines connected to the website and app, with a clear messaging that emphasizes collaboration, growth, and innovation, which is a lot of things that Trip.com wants to or would want to have, especially the innovation side, as it is very digital. The design visually integrates European landmarks with Trip.com's digital tools, highlighting Trip Genie and Trip Best, which personalize the traveler's experience and increase partner visibility. It also includes a testimonial-style case study and a closing message. Let's discover the next chapter of growth by trust and technology. Overall, the final version perfectly balances professionalism, emotion, and strategic focus, aligning with Trip.com's European expansion goals and customer experience mission. And of course, just to add the financial impact and strategic value, from a financial standpoint, the campaign had cost a total of about $25,000, which included AI creation and design, digital distribution, trade event promotion, influencer and PR activities, localized landing pages, and analytics and tracking. The campaign would be projected to generate between 310,000 and 350,000 euros in incremental revenue, combining about 160,000 to 200,000 from B2B contracts and around 150,000 from increased family bookings. This equates to about a 1,200% increase in ROI and a 13-to-1 return on ad spend, showing exceptional efficiency, which is about 13 euros return on a €1 spend cost. Beyond revenue, brochure is a long-term and reusable asset that strengthens Trip.com's presence in Europe and supports both brand awareness and customer satisfaction, and it can only be refined from now in future years to be used in different events, basically. And now, just for the conclusion, to conclude, I believe this AI-generated brochure demonstrates how technology and strategy can work together to create meaningful marketing collateral. Each version evolved based on marketing theory, from STP to relationship marketing, and through clear feedback loops. The financial version only communicates Trip.com's global strength. The final version not only communicates Trip.com's global strength and AI innovation, but also reflects its commitment to collaboration, customer satisfaction, and of course, one of the goals, European growth. This project shows how AI tools like Gemini Pro can streamline creativity while ensuring the marketing materials remain strategically and human in tone. And basically, that is what I had to share with you, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.